Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 40, as I always do before I play any games as a warm up. I'm about a minute and a half in here. Let's start. So yesterday's session went very well. Hoping to do that again. Come on. I don't want to wait. Bishop B1, I guess. Mate in 2 here. So we take on D7 if he goes to F8. We don't seem to have anything there. I mean, technically I could go check King G8 and then take. No, I can't even do that. This one's tricky. How is this rated 1300? Probably because people take the knight without thinking. After King G8. Check. I honestly don't know. You would think it's taking on D7, but I don't know the follow-up here. I really don't, because Queen F5, King G8. I really don't know. This is completely underrated. I'm going to take here and then, yeah, I mean, this is just so underrated because it doesn't go with the, so what are we supposed to do after King F8? There's 2 moves. And then, is it D7? I missed D7. This is a terrible puzzle. 1300. Yeah, sorry, I'm pissed, but this is how this is ridiculous. This is not 1300. Oh, I'm so angry. What a terrible puzzle for the rating. Like G4 here is one of the best moves. Yeah, right. I'm so pissed. But I guess the point is this is pinned, eh? And he doesn't have time to defend it. So that's kind of the key thing. But this is just extremely, extremely underrated here. Yeah, so even if we play G3, I hate this one. Jeez, so I'm just pissed. It's just stupid. I get angry easily. Or annoyed. I don't really get angry. I get annoyed easily. Is there a difference? But yeah, it was just a waste of my time because it was just such a like a 1300 rated puzzle. Yeah, come on. Okay. And even this one is kind of crazy. Do I have time to push my B pawn? I think I do. Because what else are we going to do here? So can his knight stop in time? I don't think it can. No. Should be winning here because there's going to be check. Check. No, check. Then we go here. Check. And then take with the knight. Check. Mate in 2. See, I mean, we're already at 1500, and this is what I expect the puzzles to be like, not that other crap that we had. So can I take the pawn, or there's no rush, right? So how about I just play h7? h7 here. Yeah, that should be good. h7. And then we take. So I wanted the pawn to be close to me, so I think I go CB. And if he runs this, I do have to chase it down. But I'll end up having an outside pass pawn there. So I could take his rook. There's a fork here on f4. Looks good to me. Check. Is there a mate in here? Don't know about that. Well, but then there's a check here. That's actually looking reasonable. It might be taking on d5 here. Because if he runs away, we have a bit of a kill box situation. Although, that's actually not a... It's actually not so clear. Not so clear if he runs. Check. King b6. Maybe we can give... Yeah, we have a rook check. And then you have to go to a5. He's still alive. b4, though. And at this point, I can probably just play something like bishop h3. Hello, Chicken Loves Pepper. I was back yesterday, actually. Hello, Joe Gecko. I don't play on chess.com too much. Okay. So I feel he can't run away. I think we have just enough for that. And well, if he takes with a king, I think I want to start with queen d7, upon which he has one legal move of king c4. Then I have a check here, and I'm picking up the rook, but his king is probably weak enough at that point, but he will get the bishop back at the end of that. He has one legal move here. Yeah, so I could push here. It's still not so clear, honestly. Check. That's if I take the bishop. There could be some other move that's even better. But yeah, I really think I would like to do that. Yeah, so king c4. Actually, this is mate. So that's going to be it. It'll be queen a4 mate. So that's how we do it. Yeah. Okay. So we have just a mate in 2 here. Wait, it's not a mate in 2? So we can go rook d8, king f7, queen d7. He has a couple of moves of which to run away, and then I mean there should be a mate here. For one thing, this might set up a discovery. It doesn't quite, but there's got to be a mate there. I don't think I have to calculate that. There just has to be. I mean, I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Yeah, I think, yeah, sometimes you don't have to calculate. I think we pick up the rook probably like this. So, yeah, let's calculate it out. King f2, check, and we do pick up the rook. And he's not actually threatening anything there. I'll be up the exchange. So, that's good enough. And queen f7 should be mate. Okay, we are black. This is interesting. I think I can take the rook, let him queen, and then check. And then we can promote this pawn. So take, promote, check, take. And our king is going to support this. Okay. Okay, maybe knight d3. Because his queen can't protect his rook. Okay, I missed this check, but we should be okay after king g2. We don't want to go here because we're getting mated. And I think we can take that. Okay, we are white. So I think a deflection of the king is a good starting point. He has to stay on his queen. And he has 2 ways to do that. He has king f5. But then we do have a check. I could also then just trade and then take his rook. So that has to work. Yeah, so we just take the queen here and take the rook. Okay, we are white. So push the pawn. Nothing else makes any sense to me. I don't think bishop d6 should work. And I don't see how he's getting the knight in. So he probably has to play c3. And I don't know if I want to take on a4 there. Probably I want to keep pushing. And then after c2, after a queen and he queens, I don't actually have a check. So that's not going to work. So b6, c3. I might have to take on a4 there. Yeah. And then we take here. That's a little tricky. Okay, we are black. He has an escape square on g2. We have a fork here. So I could almost take this way. Actually, we can give a check and then this wins the queen because of the pin. Fuck! Whoa, sorry. Why didn't I verify? It's just mate. Oh. Okay, I went too quick there. Okay, it's got to start over. I rushed it. Sorry for the swearing, but it's frustrating. Okay. We shall start over. That was a tough batch. There were some really tricky ones in there for the rating. So I in some ways I don't mind starting a new one, but I was so close to the end. Oh God, I don't want to start over, but okay. So our queen is under attack. We can just take the pawn, take the rook. So we have just a mate in 2. What the hell is this? So just king c4, I guess, getting the king active because he can't do much at all. b6 is his best chance, but then I just take. So I have a check, and I could win a pawn. Everything kind of seems winning. I don't like this puzzle. I almost think I could take, and that should be winning too. I'm going to take the pawn, but I hate that one. I hate that puzzle. So we should be able to queen, but which pawn do we push? If we go e3 and he brings in the king, he's not stopping us. If he pushes the pawn, he's not stopping us. If he takes, I recapture, and then he might be stopping us. So yeah, but that should be the first move, right? E3, F, E, F, E. It seems like he can't stop us that way. So his best chance is probably king c1, and then we have discovery. Oh, this is underrated. that was rated like 1200. That was 100% underrated here. So I could just be up a rook. I hate the underrated puzzles. Okay. So this wins a rook, I think, or at least the exchange. We are black. This will queen. Seems like you'd think we could go either square, but if we do this, then he has check and he can come back. So do that. Take. Okay, so we have a check. And then is this mate? We are white. Can I go king b7? So king b7. Let's just say he pushes because he's pretty quick there, actually. You know, then a3. Push a2. I mean, I'm probably winning that. But that's still very close. And if he goes bishop b7... Oh, no, I'm just losing that. He just goes bishop. I mean, bishop takes d6. He's winning 100%. So this is tricky. So how would pushing help? maybe it's d7. He has to go king e7. And then I go king b7. Okay, it's got to be pushing here. That's tricky. And then king c8. That was a tricky one. Okay, we are black. We have a check and hangs on to our pawn. We are going to be up 2 pawns. Should be winning. And I think I take the bishop here because why wouldn't we? Don't like that puzzle. And we are black. We're in check. Probably I want to take the knight because my bishop is under attack, but then so is his. If I don't take it, oh god, this is but also his rook is under attack as well. So if he takes on e8, I can take back because I have an x-ray. Okay, it should be taking here. Yeah, we can take this way here. Okay. I win as queen because of this discovery here. Check. And then should be mate. We are white. This is, I think our bishop is going to stop both pawns because we just go on this diagonal and it will stop both. It's a very... Fuck! Sorry! Oh, I can't stop swearing. Why didn't I think longer? And I got to get out of this shouting, the cursing too. Oh my God, is it going to be one of those days? I thought the problem is he can lead with this pawn. I forgot. I thought he would move the g pawn, but He can lead with this pawn. So I had to take here. Yeah, shoot, eh? My bad. Okay, sorry. Got to start over. I don't want to. But that's what happens when I'm not careful. So I don't understand this. Don't we have 2 mate in ones? That's rare. Well, let's do it this way. Okay, that kind of trippy. Wow. Yeah, I got to be more careful. I mean, there's no excuse. Just pick up a rook. Actually, it picks up a king. This, I feel, is very underrated. Yeah, this is underrated. Because you have to play a slow move there. And 1300 puzzles, nobody's playing slow moves. This should pick up... you can pick up a rook, but is that enough? So h4, if he gives us a check, this is winning. Everything's winning after that. So yeah, because his king will be making it too slow. What about just going here? Check. Now you'd think it's here, right? So he has one move. That can't be right. What am I missing? I'm missing something very obvious. But what? Let's go here. Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Okay, guys, don't even watch anymore. Okay, what did I miss here? How did I not? I don't know. I've been doing so well on the puzzle streaks lately, but I suck. It's not that I'm not calculating. I'm just not being careful. You know? That's what it is. It's not like they're too hard. I'm just not being careful. And I've been doing the same things in my games too. It's directly relevant. How is this rated 1100? I don't even know what it is. This is rated 1100, hey? I bet you it's taking just because that's what 1100s are going to play without thinking. I don't know. I mean, this seems good too. I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference? Can he put the queen to the B file if I do that? That might be why. So I think we take here first. That's completely underrated. Yeah, the puzzles are not the best mix. There's often a few real tricky ones that are way harder than their rating would suggest. This is, I was going to say it was a pattern. I was going to go to queen h3. But this should be mate here too. This picks up his rook. I would be up a pawn. That might just be a bad puzzle. I don't like that one. Sorry, I've got some phlegm for some reason here. What is going on here? That was a terrible puzzle. And we're in check. So I kind of want to defend with the knight because we're going to win a rook here in a second. And if I make a run for it, I'm scared that, yeah, he's going to have ways to keep harassing me here. But I actually think I'm okay here. Although I don't want to get into this situation. I don't think, but even that seems like it might be okay. But yeah, this feels needlessly, and he can even repeat there. I mean, this makes the most sense to me. Yeah, and then we take that. And why are we still moving here? Check. And then we have rook f8. So I should be able to just take it. Two bishops against a rook should be a little bit better. I'm going to really try to be careful to not screw up this time because I don't want to do this anymore. So I could take on d5. And I'm just up a piece there. So I think I can take the knight and I'll be up a bishop. And is this not a mate in one? What the hell is this? So you see what I mean? Like, the puzzles are not always the best. Is he dead after I just go bishop e4? Well, maybe not. So first of all, if he like sacks his rook, yeah, it's still tricky because those pawns are very strong. If I take it with the king, he then has to go queen g8, but then I can, or queen g1, but then I can take. And with my king and my bishop, I'm definitely stopping those pawns. So this does look good. Yeah. And I think we just trade here. So take. This is similar to that other puzzle. Now if he pushes d2, actually hang on, shit. But at this point I could probably just push. And yeah, so we're going to take, because my pawn is going to promote too. So we'll both get queens. So I think I go knight h5 and then I can take on d4. And I have f6 here. Yeah, so here I win the bishop. Okay, we're in check. Our rook is under attack as well. So let's keep in contact with the rook. He has no more good checks. And his knight is immobile. I don't know what our follow-up would be, though. Like, let's say he just moves his rook to d1. What's my follow-up? See, I don't know. It's not so easy. Maybe rook f2 there. Something like that. I'm going to go king g7. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Should I do that? Yeah, because what else am I going to do? Okay, I actually want to look at this one with the engine after. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, whatever. But I was curious about that. I think that was a bad puzzle. Okay, so I think I take the knight. If he takes the queen, then I have his Zwischenzug. I'll be up a piece. Yeah. And so I can actually start with a check, which is interesting. I don't see how that changes much. Yeah, I know I can still look at it, but then I have to like go back and tab. I don't know. I could have looked at it. If I was really interested, I would have. I'm too lazy to go back and look at it though. Yeah, I can give the check first. So what if I take with the rook? Because then I'm threatening mate. So what about rook f3? And what does he do about it? Maybe knight h7? But I don't really have anything there because rook g3. Oh, I have h4 maybe. Because after knight or bishop g5, I think I have h4. So I think that is what we want to do here. Yeah, so we go rook g3, he puts something on g5, and then we have h4. Okay, so I think I can take on e6. And I don't know if my knight escapes, but I'll have plenty. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, we have a fork here. And then I think I will take the rook. And it'll be a rook against two bishops. No. It'll be a rook against a bishop. Okay, so we have a check. Now, if he takes it, I then can win his other rook. And if he runs, he might be able to run. So rook h8, king f7. Ten viewers, wow, hello. Welcome to Boring Land. Yeah, but rook h8, king f7, I'm not seeing it. It's got to be rook h8 though, right? It's got to be. So what about rook h8, king f7? If I take on e8, let's just say he takes. I don't think he would, but let's just say he does. Seems like I've got absolutely nothing there. Yeah, I mean, I really have absolutely nothing there. So that can't be it. And then I only have one discovered or one check. And if he takes it with the rook, I don't seem to have anything. I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't have anything there either. Alex, do I feel better? Yeah, I'm pretty much back to normal now. Thanks for asking. This is already 1600. How come I can't do a simple puzzle? Come on. What else would it be? No other move makes any sense, man. It's got to be rook h8. Because just no other move. But then what are we doing? King f7. What am I doing there? Oh my god, I've got queen f5. Okay, so I missed queen f5. That opens up new possibilities. So he has to block because it's the only legal move. And if he blocks with the queen, then what? Tricky. I have rook h7 check. And there's got to be something there at that point. I'm not even calculating that the whole way because that has to work because nothing else is going to work. That's the only, yeah. I am going to look at this one with the engine after though. And then we have this here. But I want to look at this one with the engine after. So had the computer defended more reasonably, like this, I already forgot what I was going to do. Yeah, so there's queen d5. There's also this check here. Yeah, this is hard. Holy crap. And then we have a deflection. And if he defended with the queen, I was actually going to go rook h7, I think, which doesn't work. So oh my god. Oh, this is hard. How is this rated 1600? I'm downvoting it just because of what it's rated. I know why it's rated that too, because lower rated players are playing rook h8 without thinking. That's why. But I played it because nothing else remotely works. That's the only way that we have an attack. Everything else is just completely losing, so that's why I did it. Anyways, we have a discovery here. Still pretty close, but we need to do this, I feel. Because again, there's no other chance. Like this is it's kind of dumb because a lot of the solutions I find, not because I calculate everything, but just because everything else would just stand no chance. Maybe it's not dumb because you're still being practical. You do that in a game too, right? If everything else is completely losing, you're going to play something that you're not that is not completely losing, or that you're not sure. Okay, anyways, this should put us up a pawn. No, this will put up us up a rook, because if he takes with the rook, or maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's not so clear. So yeah, he takes with the rook, and I give a check. No, that's got it. That's definitely a draw. So we start with the check. And he has to stay on his rook. So he has to play king g6. And then I move the other rook to pin him. This is hard. And so if he moves his rook away, what? Then I have h5 or h4. No. What's going on here? Oh, hang on. I'm black. Oh my god. I was wondering, I'm black. Because the board is upside down here. Okay, I'm black. Oh my god. Okay. That's been a long time since I've didn't know what color I was. Okay, that makes more sense. So we have a check. Actually, let's start with a knight check. There should be like a mate and 2 here. So let's go this way to start. And then yeah, it is just a mate and 2. Yeah, okay. Well, once I figured out what color I was, it was a lot easier. Okay, we are white. It's a good thing I figured out what color I was before too long, because I could have been on that for 2 hours. So I'm looking at this check because if he takes with the rook, then queen h5 is mate. And And there's no other legal move, so it's just a mate and 2. Okay, king and pawn endgame. You would think any move would be winning, but that can't be the case. I want to bring in the king though. But yeah, you would think any move would be winning. Actually, b4 is worth considering because otherwise his king can get pretty frisky and you know, like I mean, I guess technically I could defend it like this, but he's too active. Like black should have at least a draw there. Probably a draw. So I'm thinking about b4. Now the only thing that I have to worry about here is if he pushes his b pawn. Like I don't think I have to worry about the other stuff because then my king is just going to get active. So I think ultimately b4 is the move I have to worry about, and then I just play a5. And then the only move I have to worry about is a6. But that is a concern. I would probably have to take, and then after king b6, then my king can get active. And if he goes after my b pawn, it's going to take him a while. In fact, I think it's going to be a little too slow. He is pretty quick there, honestly, but I think I'm faster. So that's my logic, and that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, and then a5. Ooh. Okay. My endgames are pretty good, but yeah, that was tricky. Okay, so we have check, and then not much. So we just take, and then I should have seen that instantly. I can trade queens here, but why would I do that? I can also give a rook check. I don't think he wants to go to d2, or maybe he does. My queen gets active. Actually, I could start with a queen check. This makes the most sense. Now he can't go to d2 because of mate. And then I'm just winning the rook. So I should have seen this instantly. Okay, we are black. I think this is mate here. Just take on f2. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it's mate, right? Because he has to take. And then I just have mate. So we do it this way. And then we are white. I think we push the pawn because then he's never ever catching it. If he pushes, then I just stop it, right? So we don't stop this until we have to. And even now, we don't stop it. So we don't stop it until we have to. Now we have to. So now we stop it, I think. Yeah. And we take. Okay, black. We are black. We're up a pawn. And so interesting. Okay. Okay, so we're only up a pawn. So I don't think we want to trade here. So let's give a check or consider it. He can't take with the rook because then I just take. And then if he blocks with the bishop, I think I still take. Yeah, so I think we could probably take with either piece. Oh, wait, never mind. We only one piece can take it. Yeah. So we take, mate. Okay. There might be almost a Bowden's mate here. His bishop is almost trapped as well. So if we look at bishop a6, he has to play king b8, right? Because if he goes to d7, he's losing the bishop, right? So he has to play king b8. So let's look at this first because it is forcing. But I don't know the I don't know the follow-up here. Losing my voice. I don't have a follow-up. I could almost take on g6 there with the bishop. Yeah, because now he has king a8. But I'm just going to eat everything. I don't know if that's enough though. It should be enough. You know, bishop b6. If he plays king a8, it should be enough. Yeah, because I can take here, and then I'm mostly threatening bishop b7. Yeah, so I think it might be bishop a6, king b8. Bishop takes b6. Now, if he takes on b6, rook takes b6. Maybe he's fine there. So that might not be it. So bishop a6, king b8, bishop b6, cb, check. Well, no, I am getting the knight back, right? No, I'm not. Yeah, because he has king f7. Huh. Actually, if king f7, I have rook b7, and then I have a discovery. So if I go bishop a6, king b8, bishop b6, cb, and then rook b6, king c7, rook b7, he has to go king c8, and then I have a discovery. I have a windmill, actually. Then I have rook f7, king b1, rook b1, and then rook a8. I'm still down a piece, though. That's kind of hilarious. I'm still down a piece there, and he's surviving. It's pretty insane. So bishop a6, king b8, bishop b6, cb, rook b6, king c7, rook b7, king c8, and then that's if I do the windmill though. I might not want to break dance. Yeah, so instead, I could go rook a8, and then he has to go king b8. But I don't have a continuation there, which is insane. Yeah, so I think so bishop a6, king b8, bishop b6, cb, rook b6, king c7, rook b8, king c8. I don't think yeah, Yeah, so where do I do the discovery? I might even have time to play rook a b1 there. It's actually not a windmill. I don't know what other idea it would be though, but I don't see the true ending. I don't see the true ending. Bishop. I'll look at it again, but yeah, bishop a6. I'm not going to say all the moves just to do it faster. I'll just show the arrows here, but yeah, and that's only one particular line I'm looking at too here. But and then here we have the discovery where we could technically go anywhere. You know, and doing this doesn't do anything because he just comes back and just repeats. So we don't gain anything from that. And yeah, if I take on c7, he just goes to b8. Although, you know, I do have a, well, no, it's not a true windmill because I go to b8. He always goes to a8. Yeah, so honestly, I don't know if I should do that because I don't see. It might not be taking on b6, at least not with the bishop, because I don't actually see the ending. But yeah, no other first move makes any sense to me. That's why I just keep looking at it. It's this second move that I'm more open to ideas, but yeah, you would just think. I don't think the computer's going to do this line because that's why it's only rated 1800. And maybe it's not rook b7, but what else? What else would it be? Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. And then after king c8. See, then after king c8. Yeah, after king c8, I think maybe then rook a b1. And then if knight b8, though. No, then I can take. Yeah, so it might be rook a b1 there in between. But this is what I'm going to play. I'll look at it with the computer after. Yeah, so this is the first move. And we're going to take here. Yeah, and then... Okay, so it goes this way, which I didn't actually account for. I kept looking at king c7, and I'll look at that with the engine after. Because here I was just going to take the knight. And for me, this was good enough. Because we won a pawn or two. And then we just go back to, whoops, we take on e6, I guess. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do this thing. I am going to go back on this one. I do want to look at that one with the engine. So the line I was looking at, but which, by the way, was rated 2300. Why did... No, that's not true. But yeah, I wanted to look at this one. So with the engine, why won't it let me do it? Just okay. So I wanted to look at this line. So there's multiple moves that are winning. So if we start with this, and then this is where I was not sure. Then rook c7. So then what? Okay, yeah, this is a tricky one. So rook, there was rook c7 here. I missed rook c7. That's a very hard move to find. But also instead of taking here, I was thinking rook a b1, and that is the best move. So this is what I ultimately was thinking of. Yeah, that's a tough puzzle. I'm glad I got it though. Okay, back to business here. We are white. I don't want to screw up. Because, yeah. So we have equal material. Well, let's look at the most forcing line. If he takes our bishop, we just take his rook. We'll be up the exchange. Should be good enough. Still a lot of work though. So you would think the main reply would be recapturing. And then I would have no idea. So that seems a little too on the nose. This seems hard too, this puzzle. Okay, how about we attack his rook? So what about knight b6? And if he goes to b8, so I'm looking for invisible forks, as I call them. So we might have knight e7, attacking his rook again. And let's say he goes back to c8. Whoops, I just realized he could recapture. So if he goes to b8, knight c7 I can't play, I think, because he can just take it. So I might not actually have anything here. Oh, I'm really stupid. I can just take on b4. Yeah, so he takes on a4. Then what? Then I just take back. Yeah, I should have seen this right away. Oh my God. That's embarrassing. Okay, we are black. Okay, I'm playing with fire here, but let's look at a check. Because he only has one legal move, which is to take on h6. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything really obvious there, but it seems to be the only legal move. And since it is forcing, I like to look at this line. I then have one check, one decent check, and I think that's a mate in two, because his king cannot move anywhere, and he has to block, and so I think that is going to be the solution. There we go. I'll always look at forcing moves first. Okay, we are white. We are down a bishop. We have a pawn for the bishop. I think it's just queen f5. We're threatening mate and his rook. I don't think he can deal with both threats. I don't think we have anything else to look at there. And well, I think we just take the rook here. Okay. This queen, don't we just have bishop c2? Why are they giving us easy ones all of a sudden? That still work though. Materially, it's pretty close to equal even after we win the queen. But then we're winning the knight as well. Yeah, I mean, that should be it. He does have a check. Actually, that check is legitimate, but the discoveries aren't so bad because I can then just take the queen. So he's going to start with his check, he being the computer. I'll have to decide where the king needs to go, but I think I actually want to go to h1. And then his discoveries really don't matter because I just take the discovered piece. So yeah, I think I want to go to h1. If I go to g2, then he has a double check, right? Amongst other things. So we just go here and take. And last one. Let's not screw up. We are white. If my king moves, I'm threatening a fork. So king d5 is my instinct. Actually, I wonder if I could even just push first. No, but it's probably going to be king d5. I'm also threatening mate. I'm threatening mate here, and so he needs to move a pawn or give a check. But if he gives me a check with the bishop, I'm just taking it and I'm just going to win. So I think it's simply king d5. He has to play b5 to run away, but then I just fork him. I don't think I have to verify this because I'm threatening mate and he has nothing. So it's as simple as that. And then we just go king d4. But I will, I'm just making sure because he could get a breakthrough here. So I need to be a little cautious. But if I don't give the check now, well, he's just going to save his bishop. And that's a problem. So I think we have to go king d4. Check. He runs away. And then we take the bishop. Maybe we even throw in an in-between check. Probably not. But yeah, that's got to be enough. And I'm done. Oh, that was painful. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. Okay. That took an hour and 12 minutes. That was painful, guys. Oh. Oh, that was painful. 40. Pure pain. Hello, Jarhar. Okay, I'm going to play a game in a second. I'm just updating my opening thing. Okay. So, time for rapid. If anyone is still here. I know, that was brutal. I know. Okay. Newish account. Don't really want to play a newish account, but it's not that new. But it is a new account, though, obviously. Okay. The elephant. The elephant in the room. Okay. I think I can take. I can also play knight b6. Let's pre-move this to show him we're not scared. Psychological battle. Okay, and then I always forget. I think we actually want to go bishop d7. Or is it taking? I can never remember. So he takes with the knight, right? Okay. Yeah, because if I take, he takes here. Then I have e6. Could also go maybe a6, and I forget if this is a thing too. Okay, I'm gonna go bishop d7, and then if he takes, I'm gonna go e6. I'm really not sure, because then knight e5. No, yeah, I think I can play e6 there. Can't remember. Okay, at least I have him thinking a little bit. Okay, now a6. He's got d5 coming, right? a6 takes d5. That's why he played this. So maybe I need to take now. Seems wrong. Seems very wrong, but let's see what happens. Okay, he takes, and then I'm thinking e6 here, or a6. Yeah, let's go e6 here. Okay, I think I survived that. That was okay. Well, still some work to be done because my queen and king are still in the middle. So I'm thinking bishop e7. It is very passive though. Or maybe I should get more active here. Yeah, maybe. There's bishop g5 though. So yeah, let's go bishop e7. He might go queen e2. Or yeah, queen e2, and then I think I will castle here. And then rook d1. And I'll go queen c7. That looks good too for him. So now a6. Yeah. Now we go a6. And probably bishop d3. Okay, and then I think queen c7. It's getting a little scary. So queen c7. I think he might go rook f d1, maybe rook f e1, rook c1. So there's a little maneuver I played in a tournament game. Do this and then put the queen on b8. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if I want to put it on c8 though or d8. They both seem suitable. I think I might actually play on the d file. So I think I might go rook a d8. So let's do that. And this is uncomfortable, but I think we're fine. So g6 creates holes in my dark squares, but the alternative is, well, eventually I have to play g6. Like I could play a5 and then I have to, like, I'm just losing a pawn there. So I have to play g6. That's forced. So he's got a very nice position. I think I prefer white here. I think I'm still in the game though. So what if he plays knight g5 or even h4? Basically, what's my oh my stomach. Oh, I still have some pain. Okay, rook fe1. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what black is supposed to do here. I have no clue. Maybe I do this anyways because he's going to eventually play it. So let's maybe reroute this bishop to g7 because I need to plug that hole eventually. So I think this was a decent choice, and then I might, yeah, okay, I could play h5, but last time I played that, I got killed. So am I just going to let him march this all the way down? Probably. Wow, I'm just getting spanked. I'm getting completely spanked. H5. I really got crushed the last time I played this. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, maybe I put the bishop on H8. That also seems terrible though. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to push the pawns in front of my. Wait a second. I think I might have messed up. No, I'm okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. What a position he got. And eventually, I have to break the bishop out. Another idea though is I could have put the bishop back to F8. Might have been an idea. Okay. Well, I think I want to take with the H pawn. Otherwise, my E pawn becomes far too weak. But it does open up. Then he can play down the G file. But I'll have to try to hold that. Yeah. So he got G3 now. So maybe I'll put this knight on F5. Try to stop the bleeding that way. Yeah, this is much nicer for white to play. Could also try maneuvering my B knight, because my B knight isn't doing much. Like my C knight has some value on C6, but maybe I do this. The problem with this is it's slower. It's one move slower. But also, if I move the D knight, then he's got discoveries all of a sudden. I don't know how good they are. I don't even know if they're any good at all. I think it can just take. Okay, so I think we have to go rook DC8. Do we have to? Probably eventually I have to anyways. So let's do that. But then my bishop is just, oh my God, my bishop. Wow, I'm just getting so spanked. My light squared bishop is just so bad. Okay, I don't know what his plan is here. So knight 97. Oh, I see, because now we can play this again. Okay, so we will bring that back. Yeah, because last move, with his queen still here, I could have afforded to take. Or to take here first, or either way, because if he had taken my queen, I take his queen, and I would have been up a knight as well. So just getting off of this C file, so he can't play knight D5. Then I'm planning to go knight E7. So I can actually offer a trade here, which opens up my light squared bishop. He has knight G5 coming, so his threat is takes, check, and then knight G5. But he's only attacking F7 there, which I can defend a couple of different ways. Yeah, so this is actually an interesting move. I'm actually going to do it. The alternative was knight E7. Bishop G6 is almost playable. It might be playable. Okay, and I think I want to go to G8. here. So there's rook lifts that I have to be careful about. So maybe that's the problem. Then he has rook e3. I don't think I can stop rook e3. So I think I'm dead here. Wow, this guy just played brutally strong. It's strong. Wow. So knight g5 and then rook e3 and I'm dead. It feels like he played so well. There's just, I don't think I can stop that. Right? Because I have to stop the mate. And then he just plays rook e3. Oh, I'm actually stopping rook h3. So I might have a little bit of breathing room here. Yeah, but how do I want to stop this knight? There's different ways to do it. I don't think I want to give up this bishop now that I know that I need it to stop h3. So I do want to defend it with my rook. I could actually defend it with my knight too, which is not the worst idea. Yeah, I could start with the knight. He does go for it. I might have a little surprise move here for him. Oh, I can't do it because of this check, mate and 2 threat. I think I have to take it. So did he calculate a mate? I'm sure he did. Well, we'll let him play the mate then if he has one. I don't want to go here because then he's got g3. So I think I want to go to f. I mean, this is just as scary. They're both very scary. But yeah, let's go here. Now, if he comes in with the knight, he's threatening mate. So let's maybe rook e7. I might have to sack the exchange. And it looks bad. This does not look good. I don't know if I can survive this. Probably not. I might also have bishop f4. No, that doesn't stop me. Yeah, so I think I have to go rook e7. And then rook e3. Then I have knight e5. Defense. Can he push the pawn? That's what he's thinking. That's probably good. He should probably just play e3 here. Well, I don't know, because then I just take it. But yeah, a lot for him to consider. It's got to be stressful for him. Yeah, I'm going to take it, but with which piece? Probably the bishop. I don't know if I'm in trouble there. Should I do it with the rook? With which piece do I take it? I'm going to do it with the rook, actually. And then rook e8. Here, we're threatening the rook. Our rook's under attack, though. Shit. So I've got queen c7, or I can go here. And he can give me a check. And then bring in his knight. And it's not looking good. I don't know where I'm going after that. So I don't know, but this seems very slow. Maybe I should go for this. I don't know, man. Okay, we're going to bring in the queen. So knight g4. Oh, I have no time now. So knight g5. I don't know. Maybe queen e7. Well, here he just feels like he blundered there. Oh fuck! I didn't see that shit. Damn it. I think I was winning there. And then what's he thinking about here? He's got one move. That sucks. I think I was winning that. I played that too quick. That sucks. It really sucks. Check. That's the resigns there. I'm angry because I think I was winning. I'm not 100% sure. I think I was winning that though. I just made one blunder. I defended so well. When's my pawn? No, I guess maybe not. Can't even do that, eh? Mate. Ah. Trying to get a stalemate here. Can I build some stalemate? I want him to queen, because then I have this. Oh, I should have went here. Oh, I should have went here. Yeah, I think I was winning that. Okay, let's see. I think I was winning. I'm not 100% sure. I think I was winning. Maybe not. That makes me feel better. Okay. No, I guess I was completely losing the whole game, hey? That weird sack. Okay, I don't know. I feel like he should be like 2,500 the way he played that. Yeah, it is a new account. I said at the beginning. Oh God, I hate these stupid new accounts, man. Just a handful of games played, eh? Okay. I should just play against. Okay, sorry. I'm just whining here, but why bother playing humans if everyone has a fake account? Why bother? Yeah, I don't know. I just got spanked. I mean, he played very well. So where did I go wrong? I mean, I went wrong in a lot of places. I mean, I defended quite well, I felt. So here I had to play knight b4. I mean, come on. Who's finding that? Don't even, like, what the hell is knight b4? You know? I mean, come on. So I'm not finding such moves. And again, it wants knight b4. What is knight b4 about? So to improve the bishop, that's ridiculous. But can't we do that other ways? I mean, but then there's knight b5. So what's the difference here? Then queen c6. What? What the hell is a computer? What the hell is going on? And then we're picking this up. Oh, come on. Yeah, right. I'm not seeing that. That's ridiculous. So I'm just losing here. I mean, unless you see, I mean, even if you play this, white is better. But so I just got completely spanked. This guy is just way too strong. So better was again knight b4 for those crazy reasons. So I really went wrong in the opening. This guy just beat me from the beginning onward. Like, it was not even close. You have to find that crazy computer move, knight b4. Yeah, I hate games like this because it's like to find the best moves, you ridiculously hard. So this was fine, and then the queen c7 was kind of, that was really where things went wrong, I think. Or apparently castling. I guess castling isn't ideal, but it's the main database move. But I think this is really where I went wrong with queen c7. So it wants to play knight b4 again. Just like the whole game, it wants to play knight b4. And let's just say he, I don't know, hangs on to it. And then so not easy. The game was like, I was going to, in that position, I would have lost like 99% of the time if I played this like 100 games. This guy played very well, and he had a nice position out of the opening. But I don't know his true strengths. Because it's a new account. New account. So who knows? He could be 2,500. We'll never know. Unless we wait for a long time. Yeah. I'm going to block him. I just don't want to play a new account. Fake account. So that was kind of a waste of time because I didn't really learn anything from the game other than to not play new accounts. And I'll try to look at that opening on my own time because he got a really nice position out of the opening. But yeah, that was tough. I would lose that position every time just because white was just so strong in that position. I really do not like black's position there. But I guess the knight b4 was the key idea in many positions there that I should have played. Okay, does this guy have a real account? No, another fucking brand new account. Fuck. Sorry for the swearing, but everyone just had the new account. 1 month old, 1,500 bullet, over 2,000 rapid. God damn it. It's just so freaking stupid. I can't play an actual human that has an established account. It's just so stupid. Why am I playing a human? Like, why don't I would rather just play a computer so I don't even have to wait for their moves. If everyone's going to have a fake rating, what's the point? Why am I playing a rated game? I might as well play a casual game. It irks me so much. It's so freaking stupid. Everyone is fake. Not everyone, but 50. I think at least 50% of my opponents is a brand new account. And it's just so stupid. Okay, I might actually play h6 here before developing this knight, which feels, I know it might not be good. Maybe I could play b5 too. But my idea is with h6, because it creates a hook, but then I can play bishop e6. So if I play bishop e6 now, I'm kind of worried about takes knight g5, which is maybe we can hang on to it, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But it's always annoying defending that pawn. Otherwise, maybe b5. If bishop goes to d5, then I'm losing, though. I'm losing my rook or the exchange, so I can't play b5. Knight c6, I don't know where I'm going. Knight bd7, maybe knight bd7. Yeah, maybe knight bd7 here, possibly, because then after b5, bishop d5, I have rook b8. Oh, do I have rook b8? Yeah, then I have rook b8, I think, because after bishop a7, I think I have like rook b7. Now, the question is, do I want the bishop on b7? Okay, that's an interesting idea. Knight bd7 is interesting. Queen c7 might be another idea. And if bishop b3, then maybe I can push the opponent. Yeah, both are interesting. I think I'm actually going to go knight bd7 because it was interesting. But yeah, goddamn these new accounts. Just what's the point? What's the point? Everyone's fake. Cowards. Everybody's a coward. Nobody wants to have a real account. Okay, so what was my plan here? I think it was b5. Yeah, so let's go b5 now. And yeah, I do think I'm going to take that. And then bishop b7 now. Now, yeah, so let's go bishop b7. Pre-move this recapture. So I think he's going to castle now. Actually, did I have queen a5 last move? No, because he had bishop d2. Yeah, that would have just wasted a tempo. So if he castles here, I might actually go bishop f6 and then g6 maybe. Or should I take this knight? I could also consider taking the knight. If he castles, I could maybe take on d5. It is technically my so-called good bishop, though. There's also knight f6. And then this pawn is a little weak for him, his e4 pawn. But then he has knight b6. Which isn't the worst thing. I could almost sax exchange there for this pawn. Yeah, otherwise knight f6 is quite nice. Yeah, so the other option is taking the knight, giving up my good bishop. Now, if he takes us a pawn, I'm actually going to take this. Try this out. And then I have queen a5, and I think I'm winning a pawn here. So I'm going to do that. I don't think my queen is getting trapped. So he'll castle, I presume. Again, I'm not afraid of being trapped. I can always escape. I do think I'm going to grab that. And I can actually go here immediately. I wonder if I should just get the hell out of there. I think I might do that. Let's just get the hell out of there. You know, hit and run. We took the pawn. We're just going to come home. The queen doesn't belong on a2 anymore. You know, we got our pawn, so let's just get to safety. We're not going to be greedy, or greedier than we need to be. And then he's giving us another pawn. So I think he just forgot about it. I don't think there's any problems with taking that. I'm just going to take it. Rook e1 now. And I'll just bring the queen to safety. Ooh, there's a little bit of a problem here. Maybe not. I was going to say he can take here, but we can take with... Okay. So here I was just going to take the knight because I'm up 2 pawns. And that's a bad bishop for me anyways. So the only thing is, am I going to lose this pawn after? So take. I don't think so. I think I have queen g6 at least, but it is a little awkward. Yeah, take. How am I supposed to defend that? I'm not defending it, right? I'm losing the pawn then. f6. Let's just say he goes back here. Yeah, that pawn is gone then, right? So we don't want to take that knight. So we want to keep it. So we have a couple of moves to consider. Yeah, maybe I'll stay active. Okay, so I think that was a wise decision not to take because I would have lost this. And now he might have lost the rook maybe. Knight f6. I might even be able to force a trade. I think I want to go knight f6 here. He might sack the exchange, but I don't know why he would. So yeah, let's go knight f6, and then we have knight e4. I think. Actually, I might have a fork. Although he's got c3, but that's not a problem. Yeah, I think I have a fork here. Right? Oh, he's got this? Damn it. Lucky. Lucky guy. So maybe I force this trade. Yeah, that's too bad. I almost have this fork. Okay, so can we do this? Okay. So now I'm way behind on the clock. And I have to try to convert 2 pawns up, but I only have two and a half minutes here. Same colored bishops. Do I want to play f5? It exposes my king. I don't want to do that. f6. I want to keep this defended, I think. Yeah, let's play f6. Just be patient here. I would like to trade queens, but or bishops, I guess. Like trade anything, I guess. Just not pawns, preferably. I mean, he just dropped the bishop. I think he's going to pretend. He's going to pretend that was a blunder. Because he's down 2 pawns, he's going to pretend he blundered the bishop. And he's going to resign. 100%. That's what happened. Okay. We could offer a queen trade. It's really not the best way to do it, though. Actually, I got to be a little bit careful, right? But yeah, so maybe we'll do this. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta be careful here still. Okay, gotta be careful. Oh no, it is getting dangerous here. So I guess we have to do this. This is getting a little scary. Well, now he's just tilted beyond. Oh my god, no, he's tricky. Tricky guy. Oh, that seems. Ooh, this is. What's the best way to do this here? Okay. Ugh. Okay, let's do that. I don't know. I think I might be blowing this. He suddenly got super tricky. He really got tricky on me. I don't know if I can save this bishop. Oh, he let me. Okay, so let's get active. Ooh. He should have just put the queen on a7 or c7, but he's still being tricky. He's still being tricky. I don't know. I'm panicking here. I'm going to flag. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Wow. I threw that away. Wow. He got tricky. He played so bad all game. Oh, man. It is a brand new account. 2 brand new accounts in a row. It makes you wonder, 1,500 bullet. And then he comes back from that. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty pissed with these brand new accounts. Everyone's a fake account. I'm kind of that's insane that he won that. Like he never should have won that in 10 million years. Yeah, so 2 brand new accounts in a row. Pretty frustrating. I'm gonna be rated 200 if I keep playing these brand new accounts. It's just so frustrating. I just want to play a real person. Is it too much to ask? I hate Lichess's policy on this. There should be a way to play real people. It's just so dumb. Okay. So let's see what were my big mistakes here this game. Try to learn something. Apparently queen c4 was a blunder because then he has knight d2. He can target this pawn. I thought, am I up 2 pawns at this point? No, just 1 pawn. But I thought for sure I'm okay here, but apparently not. That's pretty insane. But I got a little bit low in the clock here. But he got really tricky at the end. I mean, I'm up a bit. I mean, I never should ever lose this position. Ever. The best move here, it wants to trade the queen for 2 rooks. I didn't even consider that. That would have been interesting. So this was a blunder, g5. Yeah, I did panic here. I was definitely panicking because he was suddenly getting very frisky. I could have played anything, apparently. Queen f5. He's not actually threatening anything. And I totally panicked here. And then, yeah, so he played the best move, rook d7. And so, this was a huge blunder, hey? Yeah, that's completely panicked move. And then I really thought he's going to stay on a7 or c7 because then, yeah, he had the draw here. I thought I might be better, but I thought he had a decent chance of a draw. And then, yeah, he took here, which is a blunder. And Where was my last blunder? It was here. This was the last blunder. I needed to play rook a8. I considered this, but my mind turns off when I'm low on the clock. And then the final blunder was when I did play it. I just missed queen f6 completely. Although queen c6 is apparently also winning for reasons I don't know. He's probably still threatening to take here. Yeah, so I had to keep the queen here to stop this escape square. Crazy comeback from him. Maybe not crazy, but kind of crazy. And we'll never know how it came to be. I mean, it's just these new accounts. I mean, ultimately, I blundered, but I hate these new accounts, man. Very frustrating. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Are we going to get three brand new accounts in a row? Let's see. No. It is new, but it's not brand new. It's a year old. Hit the wrong button. Okay. So here we go again. At least it's not completely new. And we have a hyper accelerated dragon from black. I'm in a bad mood, but I always will be when I'm faced against brand new accounts. Did I mention anything about brand new accounts yet? I'm not sure. I might not have. Okay, c4. If he takes, then we're on his rook, right? So there's some move order differences in all of these different dragons. Yeah, so there is knight g5, or knight g4 rather, but it's not too commonly played. Now that he's castled, I will proceed to do the same. And if he goes knight g4 now, I think there's, okay, this I think is a slightly inaccurate move. I forget why. I think it just weakens d6. In fact, I might even have knight db5. Because what is he going to do about it? What is he going to do about it? I guess he has like knight e8, but I can still take. So I think he might have to play d5, upon which can I not simply take? Maybe not. It's a lot to calculate here. So if I go c, d, e, d, yeah, I guess I can't. Because then after ed, yeah, I guess we can't quite do that. So maybe it doesn't work because you had d5. It almost works though. And plus then I have stuff like bishop f4. It's very enticing. Knight db5, d5, cd, ed. Is there any Zwischenzug or anything in there? Yeah, take. No, no, I think I can do that, right? Knight d, yeah, so d5, cd, ed. Although he might have like a6 in between, and then it gets, okay, it's too risky. He might have a6 in between. So after all of that, I think I'm going queen d2. There's another move that the computer often suggests, which is to bring this knight back because we have more space. I think is the main logic to avoid such trades. And you know what? I think I might actually. Okay, I'm not going to quite do it. I will play queen d2, but okay, that burned a lot of time. I can't help it. Openings are too interesting to me. Theoretical ones anyways. I think knight c2 was probably perfectly fine, but yeah, I'm going to go queen d2. So if bishop d7, this might be back on the table. Although nothing has, well, okay, he's the one to lead the dance. So okay, it's a very interesting. Okay, I'm going to go CD, and then he's going to be left with an Isolani, right? So maybe I take, I might even have E5 right away there. Before I take on D5. Or I could just take on D5 right away. But I'm really not, I don't know. I don't know about that. Burning a lot of time here. Okay, yeah, let's take. And then I don't know if I want to take or play E5. Might even go Rook FD1. Because if he takes here, I can just take the knight and I'm up a piece. So that's actually kind of nice, Rook FD1. I think I'm going to do that. So let's go Rook FD1. And what does he play? Maybe Bishop B7. Maybe Knight G4. I'm thinking Bishop B7, maybe Rook FE1, Rook FE8. So let's say Bishop B7. If Bishop B7, I might be able to, no, I guess technically I can't. Not sure if I could go Bishop G5 there. So Bishop B7, can I go Bishop G5? I don't, yeah, I might be able to, because if he takes, I think I can just take on on E5, like before. So, yeah, so Bishop B7, Bishop G5. And that seems to be playable, right? H6, I just take on H6. Actually, I just have E5. So Bishop G5 is a real threat. In fact, no, I still like Rook FD1, but next move, Bishop G5 is strong. So that's my go-to. Are we going to beat the first guy without a brand new account? Okay, so we're going to do it. Bishop G5. It's such a hard move to consider because I normally hate such moves because I don't usually want to take that knight. Oh. I forgot after Bishop B7, he's got the other rook into the game. Okay. I still think this is nice for white, though. I think I might be able to take and then knight E4. I could also just, of course, take this after. Okay, so we'll take one. I'm considering this too, though. Because then he's got to go here. I think, although he might have other stuff. I don't know, maybe not. He might have other stuff here. Still maybe not, because then I've got this. Huh, this is actually interesting. So I think he has to go Queen E7. And then do I have... No, I don't have Knight E4. Yeah, queen f4 almost works. Okay, I'm gonna take though. Queen f4 almost works. And then I think I want to take again. So that this pin is more dangerous. And then I think I want to take on e4. And it'll be completely equal. He'll have two bishops for a knight and a bishop. He could take and then take on b2. Would be interesting. Wait a second. No, that's too good for me. Okay. Oh, I missed this. I think I have to take on f6 here. Could I take this way? Yeah, maybe. But you know what? This is quite strong, I think. I hope I'm not wasting an opportunity here. But this bishop is very strong. In fact, I think, well, then he's got to come in here. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for this. This is very strong. And then rook d1. You might have to bring the rook back here. So it's equal material, opposite colored bishops, but my bishop is very, very strong here. And yeah, let's even just get the, well, actually we're hanging mate there, which is funny. So let's play f3. And he creates Luft. Now I could force this will be a draw. If I want to draw, this is a draw. I don't want to draw though. I mean, I probably should because I'm low on the clock, but I don't want to draw here. So let's get active. Now, the problem is now he's got this check. He's going to win. Oh, I guess he doesn't win anything. My bishop's protecting b2. So he's not actually threatening mate, right? Because I have king f2. Okay, well, I think I want a7. I don't know why he's giving me that. And I should play a little bit on instinct here. And I'm just going to run this pawn. I mean, he's letting me do it. I don't know why he gave me the a pawn. That made no sense. And I'm just going to keep pushing this. I don't know what he's doing. He really hates this, so he's really that makes no sense what he's doing though. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It just doesn't make any sense. So we'll come in here, support the pawn for when it comes to a7, and well, let's even just okay. So he wants this. Okay, well, this should still be fine. And then we just go to b3. He played this endgame very poorly, I feel. Okay, so he can come here, but I'm just pushing. It is opposite colored bishops, though, so it's still drawish, but this pawn is very strong. I don't know if I should have escorted the b pawn, like escorted the a pawn with the b pawn, because now it's kind of too late for me to do that. But how does he stop that? How is he stopping that? So first of all, let's push it while we can. And I think I want to put the bishop on b8. So this is my threat now. And so we just attack one of the pieces. I don't know. Both were tempting, but okay, I really have to pick up the pace. Oh, you know what? I should have went here because I needed the bishop for this shit. Okay, we'll do it now. I should have went here before. And because I want this. Okay. Is it too late for this? So how am I supposed to do that then? I guess we'll do it the. Wait, how am I supposed to do it then? Interesting. We'll hear what I think. How am I getting the bishop here? I need this free. I need this square, right? And I need to protect this. So there's not any. I guess technically I can come here. I thought I couldn't because I thought he had this, but he doesn't. So I actually need to go to E7. Yeah, I actually need to come here and then do this. That's what I needed to do before. I almost had mate. Oh, I could have done this, and this is mate here. Funny. In fact, do I still have that plan? Well, he's got other moves, so it's not really worth playing. No, just stick with the plan. Bishop E6. Bishop E5, I mean. He's in some deep thinking now, which is good because I'm very low on the clock. I need him to burn time. Okay, well, let's make a move. Do I want to recapture this? Yes, I do. And now I'm threatening bishop b8. Yeah, I am very low on the clock here because he's going to take on b8 eventually. Yeah, okay, now we do it. And then I mean, it's a tremendous amount of work still because it's a rook against bishop. So I don't even know how I proceed. It's going to be very tough. I have to try to win a pawn. So we'll just attack something while I try to figure something out. I could also go here and then there's discoveries, right? So yeah, I can even do this. Now he's got to move his king. He needs to move his king to a light square. So yes, yeah, there he goes. So now I am going to improve my king. And can we threaten mate somewhere? No, we can't. So let's just try going after this pawn. I guess he can escape. I'm just going to stay on the dark squares here. So he can't be, I mean, I don't need to stay on the dark squares. Give it a little check, maybe. Come up here. I should have went here. I don't know why I didn't. I'm threatening this now, but 35 seconds. The good news is he's spending a lot of time as well. So now I won a pawn. Oh, I missed this. So stupid. I missed the free bishop. Okay, check. Check. Here. Feel like I'm about to blunder. Okay, run this. Whoops, I thought that was mate. Okay, well, I can still... Okay. Yeah, it is a new account too because he got minus 13. Like it's a year old, but it's provisional. So 3 provisional games in a row. So he's 70. Not as bad as the first 2 new accounts, but you know, it's not established. Not established. Hello, Ryan. Oh, Silver Sun is still here. Oh, she was quiet, or he, or they. So I'm in a bad mood, you know. But I'm still pissed about those 2 first accounts. I'm just, I just want an established account. Come on, is it so hard to ask? Stop making new accounts every week, you freaks. Okay, sorry. Yeah, not in a good mood today. I've been busy with work, so let's take a look at that again. It's kind of funny. Even when I win, I'm angry. But okay, so yeah, this is a hyper accelerated dragon. All that means is it's essentially just a different move order to go to a accelerated dragon, but it will transpose to the same position. And I always play the Roxy bind version against it, and so this is all standard fare. Now e6 was it's not great, and I burned a lot of time here trying to exploit it. I considered knight db5 attacking d6, and it might be good, but then I wasn't sure of d5 and then cd ed, oh sorry, like c, like yeah, cd ed and like a6 in between. It got a little bit fuzzy for me, and ultimately I thought it wasn't necessary. So then I just played the standard move. He played d5 on his own. This doesn't make any sense. I don't think e6 and then d5. Too slow. White has better development. Yes, so I played rook fd1, bishop g5. I almost played queen f4 here. It almost works, but I didn't quite see what I'm doing after queen e7. So I traded and then took, and it's possible I had better here. I would like, it's kind of interesting. Like, because I was thinking about taking and then bishop f3. But after he moves the rook somewhere, it's equal. So I think I played it the best way because my bishop is so strong on f6. And yeah, I'm just threatening mate here, so he has to come back and defend. I played f3. Note that I didn't play g3. Why, boys and girls? Because this is the light square. He's got a light squared bishop. So why create a flight square that he can control? Okay, see you later, Silver Sun. Yeah, I'm only going to... I might be done for tonight, too. I'm very cranky. I don't know if I should play another game on stream. But yeah, and why not h3? Well, h3 is possible, but I eventually want to get my king active. So that's why I went with f3. So my king can get to the center, and it creates luft. And yeah, so I just got the king active here. Oh, sorry, the rook active. I also could have played king f2. That might have actually been... No. This is good though, because I'm winning a pawn, right? So yeah, so we won a pawn, and yeah, he couldn't have done anything about it. So I think I made some good choices here. The game, like the position, just kind of played itself, because like once I got the bishop on f6, I have this passed pawn, and yeah. Now I didn't play this so accurately, but I was panicking a little bit because of the clock. I almost could have just played a7 here, even give him the bishop, because this might even be winning. So I was a little slow on all of this. Yeah, I wanted to play rook e7 so that I could then play bishop e4 or bishop e5, but I thought he had king f6, but he doesn't. So I should have played this. And so it took me a few moves to figure out how to do that. Then I go for this, put the bishop on b7. I might have even have had... No, this is probably best, right? I don't know if there was a better way to do it. And then this is still a bit of work, bit of maneuvering, but the rook will always beat the bishop. And yeah. Now, I did miss a fork somewhere around here, or maybe not here. It was later, I guess. No, I thought I did. Hang on, I'm gonna go back. I thought I missed when his king was on the 7th rank at one point. I thought I missed a fork here. I missed this one. Yeah, I saw it split second after I took the pawn, but it doesn't matter. Everything's winning, and yeah. And then this was not clean. Yeah, this was not clean at all. I should have just pushed my pawn so that he runs out of reserve tempi, and then I shouldn't have given this check. I should have just moved the pawn again. And even here I should have, well, I guess taking was fine at this point. And I shouldn't have given a check. I should have just kept moving the pawn, but I didn't, because I panicked. And even here I was panicking. Like I gave some checks for no reason. And then I could even just start the ladder mate at this point, but I don't know what I was doing. I was totally panicking. I'm just, yeah, not a good... Oh, I know what I was doing. Because he only had like 1 second left, and I was just making moves to flag him. I was flagging him here because he had no time left and he didn't want to resign. So I'll just flag you. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there. Sorry, it was not a great stream. Started off with Puzzle Streak, which took me like 3 attempts or so and took me an hour and 12 minutes, I think. Very long. Then I played 3 games. The first 2 games, well, the first game I just got completely steamrolled, just manhandled against a brand new account. Second game, another new account. That one I threw away. I was completely winning that and threw it away. But yeah, 2 brand new accounts in a row, and then third game I won. This is also, it's not a new account, but it's high RD. So a lot of whining. Sorry about that. What can I say? That's just me. I'm a whiner. And I will be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.